Hello, you're welcome to another IELTS class, and today we are going to be discussing the IELTS listening part 2. If you have not watched our video on introduction to IELTS listening, please do well to go and watch the video, because this is a follow-up on the first video, which is introduction to IELTS listening. And with this one, you'll be able to understand the whole concept of IELTS listening. Now, at the end of this class, students will have understood one, meaning of monologue, types of monologue, meaning of social needs, type of social needs, and how to study and understand graphs, diagrams, and charts. Like I said, please do well to watch the first part of this class, which is Introduction to IELTS Listening. Now, monologue are long and tedious talk, brain tasking, effort tasking, and even listening tasking, because you listening, you must give rapt attention. In the first video, we keep mentioning give rapt attention, because you need an attentive listening to be able to do the IELTS listening. Because without attentive listening, when the audio is played, you may miss out some things. And we mentioned in the first video that there is not going to be a repeat play of any audio. So you will only do yourself good by listening to the audio very well. So like I said, the monologue is a lengthy talk. The person keeps talking and talking. You do the listening. You don't have any contribution. You don't have to ask any question. You don't need to distract yourself. You don't need to allow people to distract you. Just listen. That's what the monologue is. And monologue will always border on maybe speeches, maybe a talk on a specific area of knowledge. Maybe it could be an address, a long speech. You know what speeches are. Now, when we talk about acceptance speech, it could be a vote of thanks. When you are giving vote of thanks, you are giving a speech. So speeches, specific. Also, it could be a talk on a specific area of knowledge. Maybe somebody is talking about let's say about a plant, giving a knowledge about a plant, and start telling you that, oh, the plant has a root, it has a stem, it has a leaf, and nutrients comes to the flower, or to the flower through the root. The root emits the nutrient from the earth, takes it to the stem. These are knowledgeable talk. But one person keeps talking. It could also be an awareness. Somebody is creating an awareness and start telling you, just like in the days of COVID-19, and the person is talking about, oh, you need to put on your nose mask, you don't need to be under certain temperature condition. These are awareness. So that's what monologue is all about. The whole essence is for you to know that one person keeps talking. It could also be a presentation. Somebody is doing a book presentation. It could be, different kind of. Just note that a situation where one person keeps talking alone, nobody to ask question and all that, that's what we call monologue. And it borders on all this area. I told you: long speech, presentation, awareness, and then giving sharing knowledge about certain area. That's what monologue is. And I just told you the types of monologue that we could have. I've mentioned the types. It could be more, but these ones I mentioned are monologue, as you should know. And then meaning of social needs. Social needs are belonging needs. Social needs are belonging needs. They are love and belonging needs. They are needs that you need to fit into a society, a group, to be part of, a sect, to flow with people. Things like this, like trust, like intimacy, like affection, giving and receiving affection. All of these things you need it, to be part of a group, even to be part of your family. If you don't give affection, don't expect to receive affection. If you are not trustworthy, don't expect people to trust you. If you are not somebody that can be intimate with people, don't expect people to be intimate with you. All these are social needs. So, but social needs will also, social services. All of these things are social needs. They are love and belonging needs, social needs, which will play out in audio one. When the first audio is playing, it will border on all of these that I've just mentioned, either intimacy, trust, social services, social needs, employment service, unemployment, asking questions, trying to get to know about certain things. That's what social needs are. And then education and educational context, which will be on the other dialogue. All of these things are communication, but they are in different types. Communication between two people, you are dialoguing, but sometimes it can be more than two people. That's for the other audio. It can be more than two, it can be 3-4 people. That's where we said in the first video that when more than 3 people or more than 2 people are in a discussion, you should know that it is not possible that everybody will have the same accent. That's where you try to try to learn accent of people, so that it will help you. It will help you to. It will also, in fact, you can even convert it so that you use it also when you are doing your own speaking. So all of these things are important. And then when you are doing your speaking, certain knowledge are in this class or in the first class, which will help you to do your own speaking. Now, okay, I've told you about types of social need. I've told you types of social need. I said there are unemployment services. It's in the first video. Unemployment services, social services, when you're involved in community service, and also it could be talking about a reservation park. All of these things are social services. Anything that borders around the umbrella, around the perimeter of social services are social needs. And then the first one I mentioned, they are also part of it. Intimacy, love, affection, and all the stuff. And here we have how to study and understand graphs, diagrams, and charts. Now, questions in IELTS listening, apart from audio one, which is very straight, you will find question also on note completion, sentence completion, flowchart completion, summary completion, short answer question, maps, multiple choice, and matching. All these things, questions come in all of these places. The sentence completion is usually mostly for audio one. In our first video, we mentioned that somebody could repeat something or say it with caution and care. Now, a question can come and there will be a blank. That's sentence completion. That's for audio one. But note, summary completion, sentence completion, flowchart completion, summary completion, all of those ones will come in other tests. There are 4 tests for the listening. All of these question types comes in all of the tests, in different part of the test. But do not be intimidated by the names I'm mentioning. They are not supposed to intimidate you. And what you only need to do is to listen. All of the answers are in the audio. You don't need to be bothered. Don't allow it to intimidate you. You'll find answer in the audio as long as you give rapt attention. And some people fail some of these tests, especially in the monologue, when the person is talking, maybe giving the speed, giving a specific area of knowledge, and maybe the person start talking about computer, for example, and somebody who is knowledgeable on computer start, preempting the end, you will not pass that test because it has nothing to do with what you know. The questions are already in the audio. Somebody who does not even know anything about computer may even pass the test more than you because you feel like, oh, it's computer, I know about computer, I know this, I know that, I know the mouse, I know the screen, I know the, and it may not be about that. It can just be a general knowledge. So when a talk on a knowledge flows along the path of what you know, it was not intended, it was not intentional. It's just a wind of chance. It's just by chance that it comes that way. So you still must do yourself good to listen carefully so that you can maximize the opportunity. You can get the maximum point. The band score, whatever it is you are using it for, should not be less than 8. Shouldn't be less than 8. No matter what you are using it for, you shouldn't score less than 8. And a build-up of each of the tests, listening, reading, writing, speaking, combined together, average, should give you this 8. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to our page, like our page, send your question, and then we'll be there to help you. Thank you.